Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into an intriguing topic that might just surprise you. The top 11 reasons why you can't get a girlfriend in 2024, and how to change that. It's not what you might think, so make sure you stay tuned until the end. And don't miss out on the incredible bonus I promise that will really tie everything together. So here's the deal. You're single, and you don't want to be. You're ready for a girlfriend, and maybe even asked yourself, why can't I get a girlfriend? You see other guys paired up, but for some reason, things just aren't clicking for you. It can be confusing and frustrating, but there's no need to stay stuck. If you want to break the cycle and finally attract the right woman, here are the top reasons holding you back. And more importantly, what you can do to change each one of them. If you're new here, please support the channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting below. I'll personally thank you once you subscribe. Now, let's dive right in. But first, let's watch this short clip. A woman is asked, "The guy is giving you too much attention," and wait for her response. Watch this clip before we get started.
If a guy is giving you too much attention, what does that do for you?
Major turnoff.
Why?
I think it's, I don't know, it's kind of unhealthy to say, but there's just like too much of a good thing, not a good thing. There's no chase. There's no grab point. So,
Because it maybe feels like validation seeking. They're checking in all the time to see.
yeah. Or oftentimes it can come off as controlling. What are you doing? What are you up to?
Okay.
1. You don't give her enough attention. Women don't like a man who withholds attention. When you don't give her enough attention, it can leave her wondering if you're even interested. The lack of attention creates a sense of mystery, but it can also be frustrating, making her feel like she's chasing something that might never be there. Without enough attention, it feels like you're purposely holding back, leaving her questioning where she stands. It's like there's always this distance, and she can't figure out what you want, making her unsure and uncertain. The fix. The key is balance. You don't want to overwhelm her, but you also don't want to leave her in the dark. Show genuine interest, but don't be overbearing. Give her enough attention so she knows you care, but leave space for her to chase and miss you. This keeps things exciting and builds the connection naturally. 2. You don't know how to flirt. Imagine this. You're chatting with a girl, but instead of excitement, there's awkward silence. She's polite, you're friendly, but nothing's sparking. Here's the secret. Flirting isn't about rehearsed lines or suave compliments. It's an art, a playful vibe, and it's crucial. Without it, even if you're good-looking, you risk coming off as bland or just a friend. The fix. Practice low-stakes, fun flirting. Smile, make eye contact, and throw in a bit of teasing. A well-timed joke, a raised eyebrow. It's all about creating a light-hearted atmosphere. Start small, and remember, flirting should feel like a game, not a test. A bit of mystery and charm will get her intrigued and wanting to know more about you. 3. You're too anxious around women. Let's be honest. Most people feel nervous when they meet someone they like. But if your anxiety is out of control, it can prevent you from having real conversations. Overthinking every word, worrying about rejection, and trying to get it right makes things awkward and uncomfortable for you and her. The fix. Start practicing confidence by lowering the stakes. Engage in friendly conversations with women in low-pressure settings. Talk to the barista, chat with a friend's sister, or make casual conversation with coworkers. When you stop seeing every woman as a potential girlfriend, you'll relax and show your genuine self. Also, remind yourself that rejection is okay. It's not a reflection of your worth, but part of the process. 4. You put women on a pedestal. Putting a woman on a pedestal can create a weird dynamic where she feels like she's some unreachable, perfect being, and you're, well, just you. It's great to admire and respect women, but don't treat any woman as if she's out of your league. If you act as though she's better than you, she'll probably believe it. The fix. Remember that everyone has their quirks and flaws. See her as an equal human being rather than a fantasy. You'll show up more confidently if you focus on finding out who she really is, instead of obsessing over impressing her. Treat her like a person first, and your authentic self will be far more attractive than any nice guy routine. 5. You don't take care of yourself. Let's get one thing straight. Appearance matters. You don't need to be a bodybuilder or a fashion icon, but basic self-care goes a long way. Grooming, a nice haircut, clean clothes, and a style that suits you can make all the difference. Looking like you take care of yourself signals confidence and self-respect. The fix. Develop a simple self-care routine. Focus on good hygiene, dress in a way that makes you feel good, and make fitness a priority. You don't need a complete makeover. Just find a few key things that make you feel comfortable and confident. Women will notice, and they'll appreciate that you take pride in yourself. 6. You're always negative. Negativity is exhausting. If you're always focusing on what's wrong, complaining, or acting like the world is against you, you'll drain her energy and kill the vibe. People, women especially, are naturally drawn to those who make them feel good and uplifted. The fix. Before going out, think of a few positive topics you can talk about. Mention a recent success, a funny story, or something you're excited about. Stay away from topics that stress you out. When you radiate positive energy, you'll become someone she actually enjoys being around. And who doesn't want that? 7. You lack genuine confidence. Real confidence isn't about bravado or acting like a tough guy. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and knowing your worth without having to shout it from the rooftops. Trying too hard to impress can make you seem insecure or even needy. The fix. Focus on what makes you unique. Embrace your skills, interests, and quirks. Confidence grows with self-acceptance, so don't put on a mask. Get comfortable with yourself first. When you do, people will be naturally drawn to your relaxed and authentic vibe. 8. You reek of desperation. Imagine this. You're out at a party, and you're overly eager, scanning the room for any woman who looks your way. Desperation is a huge turnoff because it shows you're willing to settle for anyone who shows interest. This doesn't just lower your standards, it lowers hers. The fix. Cultivate high standards. Take the time to really get to know her and determine if she's someone you genuinely like, not just someone who's available. Focus on quality over quantity, and don't be afraid to walk away if she's not the right match. Self-respect is highly attractive, and it'll make her curious about why you're not chasing anyone and everyone. 9. You're way too insecure. Insecurity can manifest as jealousy, neediness, or even passive-aggressive behavior. This kind of energy is a relationship killer. If you're constantly seeking reassurance or reacting negatively to her interactions with others, you risk pushing her away. The fix. Work on your self-worth by building a strong, supportive friend network or developing a new skill or hobby. Confidence comes from within, and when you feel good about yourself, you'll feel less threatened by external factors. Therapy or coaching can also help you address deep-seated insecurities if you're ready to make a real change. 10. You give up too soon. Rejection is a normal part of dating, and everyone has to deal with it. But if you give up after a few setbacks, you'll never get anywhere. Persistence and resilience are attractive qualities, and they show that you're someone who's willing to put in the effort. The fix. Rejection isn't personal. Learn from each interaction. Take note of what worked and what didn't, and keep moving forward. Every rejection brings you one step closer to someone who genuinely likes you for who you are. The right woman will appreciate that you're determined and unafraid of setbacks. 11. You always get stuck in the friend zone. If you're constantly friend-zoned, it could be that you're not showing any romantic interest. Women need to sense that you're attracted to them in a more than friends way, or they'll assume that you're just looking for friendship. The fix. Flirt, initiate touch when appropriate, and make it clear you see her as more than a friend. Express interest through body language, compliments, and a bit of light physicality. If you feel a spark, let her know. Most women appreciate it when a guy is upfront about his intentions, and it helps avoid miscommunication. Now, as I promised, here's the incredible bonus that ties everything together: the real-life story. Some famous male celebrities, like Pete Davidson, have shared struggles with dating, often due to rejection fears and insecurities. Pete Davidson, for example, has mentioned his challenges with self-doubt and trust issues, intensified by the public scrutiny of his relationships. Similarly, Chris Evans has admitted that fear of vulnerability and his busy career make dating hard. Research shows that many men feel insecure about dating, worrying about rejection, age, and appearance. Cultural shifts, like the Me Too movement, have led almost 40% of men to rethink their approach to relationships. This fear of vulnerability can hinder commitment, a common issue noted by relationship experts. These cases highlight the complexities of dating even for celebrities. For more insights, see Relate's report on male insecurities and expert advice on building confidence in relationships. I hope these tips and real-life stories give you the confidence to get out there and start connecting with women in a more meaningful way. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on how to level up your dating life.